Video on how to take care of a fish. This is my fish tank. Don't have a background for it. That is Bubbles. That is my beta. Where? You're going on the camera whether you like it or not. This is what I use for my fish. This is for my big tank. I have a net about that big, got from Petco. I use this for when they're sick or something. Use that for when you want to put more water in it. And I recommend this because they don't have big flakes. And you don't have to shake it up. This is what I use for when I clean it out. It was about $10. And my tank was about $30. I got a stamp for it, and that was about $25 or $30. And if you buy all of this stuff total and all the stuff in this tank, and if you want to get the exact same fish as I do, don't recommend doing fancy guppies. I tried that 3 times, didn't work out, and they started fighting. And yeah. Just use this. The total cost of all of this and that would probably be around $130. It's very expensive. Those rocks I got before I got this tank. I didn't get this tank too long ago, about a month or 2. But I have about 8 fish in here. Let me count. 9. I have 9. And moving on to Bubbles. That's what you need for tropical fish. I wouldn't recommend a bubbler unless you feel like paying $50 because I tried it. It wasn't fun. This is the kind of food I use for my beta. And my beta likes the food. I got a special beta. If you think he has fin rot, and he does not. And if you have that, you might want to use that and use this Gatorade bottle. And wash it out before you use it and fill it up to right at that line. Like center through that. And Bubbles, his tank was $15. I'm sort of disappointed because I found it for $7 at Walgreens. And this is what we use for Bubbles. You can get a different kind, but that's the kind I use. And yeah, this is a siphon tank. Every once in a while, you have to scrape it to about down from this point on. Might want to take the bait out. I will do that next time I have to scrape it because I haven't been doing that. And I'll probably just empty it. But yeah, I use Omega-1 beta food. And yeah. This tank itself was $30. It's a 10-gallon tank. It's a nice tank. I really like it. That rock I didn't even have to pay for. It's not that big though. You want to do my tank, don't expect to be cheap. Unless you think $130 is cheap. But yes, these are my fish, and I love my fish. But don't put snails with a beta. Apparently, I figured out from PetSmart that snails don't like to be with betas because betas sometimes pick on them. And I have a snail right there. See? It's that little brown thing on the wall. But he is a black racer snail, and his name represents him. And got him for $2 or something. I don't recommend getting fish from Petco because they lie to you about some stuff. from what I knew, because I've had some fish problems from there with my sister. We go there to get some fish and end up dying because they didn't tell us some stuff that we needed to know. And if you love fish like I do, then you don't want dead fish. But yeah, only use Tetramin. That's like the best kind. It's a little more expensive than the blue bottle, but unless you want your room stenched extremely bad and have to crush down flakes to put it in your tank, I recommend using this kind. And Petco is where I got all the, PetSmart is where I got all these. I was telling you I didn't like Petco. I'm not talking about it. But Bubbles, I did get him from Petco, but he's doing fine. He's still alive. I got him from Petco. Yes, I didn't mistake myself. But yeah, I have this size of a net I got from Petco. I don't recommend getting fish from Petco, though. And Walmart, they have a 90-day return policy, but Petco and PetSmart have a 2-week one. Walmart doesn't have that many kinds of fish, and I think the fish would be happy if you took them in. But yeah, this is my fishy video, and that is Adam Bree Chase Aqua. So those are the little neons you see in there. And that one right there, I think it is pregnant. The yellow one, like, it goes back and forth, like, I don't want to be on camera, no. And that one's super neon. The red one is, goodness, cherry. And that orange one, where are you? My goodness. Well, I have an orange one right there. That one is named Mango, and then I have those two, which are named Dark and Fiat. No, Fiat's a weird name. What do you do? Goodbye. Okay. But yes, I use this right here for my fish stuff. It is all natural repairs, damaged fins, open wounds. I don't know if you would want to use that. You might not want to, but that's what I used. And yes, this was a lot of money for all of this, but worked out. So this is my fishy video, and I recommend using my stuff because my fish are doing well, except the fancy guppies with these kind of fish exactly, I don't recommend it, especially with one of those yellow fish. There's a female fancy guppy that looks like that, and if you put a male one in there, then the males chase after that guy like crazy. And I think it is a girl because it looks sort of pregnant. But this is my fishy video, and